What is going on, you guys? Welcome to the Ragecy Podcast. This is your host, Cristopher Zamora. Welcome to the show. So today, guys, I'm going to speak to you about the new X-Men cast that's going to come out for the film in 2028. They have announced new people that are going to be playing these X-Men characters. Just yesterday, there was a panel for Disney, and they announced new actors that are going to play these characters for the X-Men. So here it goes. The person who's going to play Professor X is going to be this man named Christopher Abbott. Now, Christopher Abbott, for his part, I never really seen this guy before, to be honest. And I don't think he doesn't quite look the part, to be honest. Like, out of everybody that announced, I feel like he's the only one that doesn't look the part. But they actually got him for a reason. So maybe he did one hell of an addition for Professor X, and that's why they got him. The next person on the list is Kit Connor. They have announced him just a few weeks ago that he's going to be playing as Cyclops. And yeah, he seems the part. I never really seen him in anything. So, but I guess he could play. He looks the part, to be honest, to play as Cyclops. Now, the person, as you guys know, that plays Jean Grey is Sadie Sink. She was the very first X-Men character to be shown in any of the MCU films, and that's Sadie Sink, the actress. She's playing as Jean Grey. And yeah, she did a good job on the movie Spider-Man Brand New Day. Now, the next person on the list is Storm. Who's going to play her? This girl named Maya Boyd. Most of these cast members, I've never really seen them before. And her, Maya Boyd, she looks the part. And I'm hoping that she does a good job, because Storm is definitely probably in my top 3 X-Men characters. I would say Nightcrawler and Storm. They're my top 2. There's a third one, but I do not know just yet. But I could just name those 2. I like those 2 characters. Nightcrawler because of his power, and Storm as well because of her powers as well. And now this one is the most surprising one. Everybody was so surprised when they heard about this news. The person that's going to play Rogue, Inde Navarrette. You guys know the girl who played as Nikki in the movie Obsession. This was a breakout role for her. This movie did a very good at the box office, and this just blew her to stardom, and it got her the role for Rogue. She auditioned for it, and she's gonna play that role. I'm hoping for the best for her. That is so dope. She did came out on the show called Superman and Lois, like in early 2020s. I never really seen that show before, but she did came out on it, and I feel like she did came out on a couple of episodes of 13 Reasons Why as well. Rogue is an interesting character, but lots of people do not like that she's casted as Rogue, because they feel like she's just not ready yet to be this character, or maybe she just doesn't have that much filmography, not that many roles in movies just yet. But they casted her for a reason, and if they casted her, I trust Disney on this. I feel like she could do a good job, and yeah, just give her a shot, man. Just give her a shot, and maybe she will do really good playing as Rogue. The only other thing I've seen people complaining about her playing this character is of her size, how tall she is. I know, it's just so insane. Rogue's character in the comics is 5'8", and Inde Navarrette, she's 5 feet tall. Yes, she's a short girl. But when that has ever stopped an actor of actually playing the role pretty good? Never. I don't think that has ever happened before. And the other thing is, Rogue has an accent as well. They feel like she probably can't do these accents just yet because, again, she hasn't done that many roles in movies or in TV shows. And that's why people are worried that she might not be a great Rogue once the movie is out. But just give it a shot, man. Just give it a shot. That was like the most surprising one out of all the cast members because, yeah, this role of playing Nikki in Obsession, it just blew her to stardom, and that is so dope, man. That is so awesome. In less than 3 months, she became part of the MCU, and that's awesome, man. Who would not want to do that? That is so awesome for her. Like, it's pretty dope. And now the next person on the list is Mr. Sinister. To be honest, I don't really know much about Mr. Sinister's character, but the actor, I've only seen him in 2 movies, I guess. The Star Wars franchise and this movie called, I think it's called 61 or something like that. Adam Driver, he's going to be the actor playing this character of Mr. Sinister. And just looking at how the character looks like, he looks like a badass character. Can Adam Driver actually do the part? That'll be dope if he can. But I feel like he can. And the last person on the list, Emma Frost. Samara Weaving. That was like the second person that I announced that was going to be part of the new X-Men cast. And Samara Weaving, I've seen her in a couple of films, and she is one good actress. I've seen her in the Ready or Not film. I've seen her in this other film called My Babysitter's a Killer or something like that. I forgot the movie's name, but she just plays the role of a babysitter, and she just tries to kill the little kid. Yeah, I know the plot is crazy, but that's just the movie. But that's her being as Emma Frost. I feel like she can play the part. Emma Frost, she looks just like the character, to be honest, and we have seen Emma Frost before in the X-Men First Class film. Another actress played as her, and Samara Weaving now has a chance of playing Emma Frost in this new installment for X-Men, and that is dope. Yeah, I can't wait to actually see her on this film. The ones I'm most excited to see is Cyclops and also Storm. Well, actually most of them, to be honest. I mostly am excited to see these new characters. Like the last time we have seen all these characters together, I guess it was in X-Men Apocalypse and X-Men Days of Future Past. Those were like the last 2 films that we saw these characters. Not all of them together. Some were newer, but most of them, they were like from the older X-Men movies, like Professor X, Cyclops, Jean Grey, Storm, and Rogue. They were from the very first X-Men film. X-Men, like, I think came out back in 2000. That film was so great, and Wolverine, he was an awesome character as well. Wolverine is not going to be included in this movie. He's probably might be included on the second film that they make for the X-Men, because they are going with like the original X-Men characters, not the First Class, like the ones that created the whole thing, like Professor X and Magneto, but like after them, like after Professor X got in the wheelchair. Yeah, man, I can't actually wait. I can't wait to see how this actually comes out, and just seeing Inde Navarrete just blew to stardom, and just starting in this MCU journey of hers. That is so awesome for her, to be honest. And seeing Sadie Sink now growing up, ever since she was in Stranger Things, now she's going to be part of the MCU as Jean Grey. Hey, that is so dope. It's pretty awesome, man. Yeah. And other news I want to speak to you about is about the Kingdom Hearts 4 video game. The game is going to come out on late 2027, but the thing I liked about the announcement is that they have shown the world of Coco. Have you guys ever seen the movie Coco, created by Disney? I just love that world, man. The world building for that movie was so epic. And I'm just so glad that Kingdom Hearts 4, we're going to be able to explore that world now on that video game once it comes out. I've been wishing for that since since probably 2022 or 2021, since they announced the very first trailer for Kingdom Hearts 4. I was wondering if they were going to pull the trigger to actually make a world of Coco, and guess what? It is, man. There was a trailer of them and the main character meeting the characters of Coco. Dude, that was so epic. That was so cool. And the world is just out of this world, and I can't wait to explore it on Kingdom Hearts 4. I am definitely going to get this game now, to be honest. Maybe like in the first day once it comes out, but we'll see. It's going to come out on Steam, and you guys know me. I play most of my games on Steam, and yeah, I can't wait, man. I can't wait to actually play it now. Now more than ever, since the Coco world is going to be a part of Kingdom Hearts 4. It's going to be a world that you'll be able to explore, and yeah, man, that's going to be so epic seeing that. And not only they announced the world for Coco, for Kingdom Hearts 4, but they have also announced that there's going to be an animated TV show for Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts having its own animated show? Dude, who would have thought? I didn't. I would have thought that they would make an actual anime of Kingdom Hearts. They didn't announce a release date for the anime TV show for Kingdom Hearts, but that is so epic, man. I can't wait, man. I can't wait to actually see this. That's gonna be awesome, man. I've only played a couple of video games from this franchise, but I just love seeing all those characters all together. Like, since I grew up watching these Disney movies, and then now just seeing it and playing it in a video game, that's what I always wanted as a kid. And at the time when I was younger, yeah, I didn't have the money to actually get those video games. I just only saw like just some clips online or from TV. That was like the only time I actually seen like or heard about Kingdom Hearts. I never really played those video games until just a couple of years ago, to be honest. And yeah, man, that is so dope. Just seeing Kingdom Hearts and having all these Disney characters, that is epic, man. That is so dope. And now that Coco is gonna be part of Kingdom Hearts 4, damn. Thank you, Disney. That is so cool. Square Enix. Hopefully you did not disappoint with that video game. And yeah, guys, that is it for this podcast. Hey, thank you so much for listening. If you guys did enjoy this podcast, make sure to follow it on whichever platform you are listening to it. If you are listening to it on Spotify, YouTube, Pandora, make sure to follow it. And also recommend this podcast to a friend or a neighbor that actually likes listening to stuff about pop culture stuff or anything horror related. Maybe they will enjoy this podcast as much as you do. And yeah, guys, that is it. Take care and live to the fullest. Bye.